In this video we'll talk about logarithms and specifically the natural logarithm, and just to help you out to understand that the natural log is just a specific case of a logarithm. So it is just another logarithm. So a logarithm like this one is log base b of x equals y. That's how we would say that. And all that means is that b raised to the y power equals x. Now these would be numbers. B, the base b raised to y equals x. So if we had log base 3 of 9 equals 2, that makes sense. That means that 3 to the second power equals 9. 3 squared equals 9. Okay, the natural log, all that is a shorthand way of writing log base e. So we see it as ln. Sometimes on a calculator you see it capital L, capital N. It's the same thing. It's just a shorthand way of writing log base e. So e is something we call a natural base, and this number, it is an irrational number, 2.718, and on and on and on. That shows up in nature, specifically in growth of populations or decay of radioactive substances. So anyway, that's what this natural base is. It's just a number. It's like pi. We're very familiar with pi because we've learned about it from the time we were very young, and we celebrate Pi Day and all this. Maybe if we started celebrating February the 7th, we would remember the name, the number e. But anyway, it's just another number like pi. So, but we say e because it's irrational, and so instead of rounding it, we just write the letter e, just like pi. We just write the symbol pi. Okay, so the natural log, let's say, of e squared, well, that would equal 2, because all that would mean is that e to the second power would equal e squared. E to the y equals x. So it follows that same pattern. Okay, so again, the natural log, this ln, is just a specific case where the base is e, as opposed to 3 or 10 or 6 or 5. Now, speaking of base 10, if you see just log, like log of 100, well, if the base is not written, you don't see anything here, it's implied that it is base 10. So if it helps you, if you see log without any base written, it's implied that it's base 10. So what would that be? Well, 10 raised to the second power would equal 100. 10 squared equals 100. Now, most of the time we can't just figure out these logarithms in our head, which is why we have the buttons on our calculators to help us out. But this one we can see, 10 to the second power equals 100. I hope that helps.